Good morning, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in about 3 minutes. Real quick, when I say live, what I mean is that this is not a situation where I've already recorded everything and now I'm coming back and doing some sort of voiceover, post commentary, or trade recap. Nothing like that. I'm recording myself, seeing the information for the very first time. So if you want raw thoughts, raw reactions, emotions, you will get that. But to be respectful of your time, if you are out there looking for a nicely edited, nicely scripted video, you're not going to find that here. But if you just want a nitty gritty look into what it's like to be a day trader, how day trading can play out, then you're going to get that here. So my game plan right now is going to try to trade some Tesla options. I'm really liking the setup. I'm really liking how Tesla is behaving pre-market here. And I mean, there's no guarantees to make money, but I'm liking the chances. I really feel as though there's a good chance I can make some quality money here using the options. So we'll see what happens with it, but I'll go ahead and pause and see you back at the open. The markets are now open, and I'm just going to watch Tesla here right now out of the opening gates. I mean, literally just open, so I'm not going to touch this thing for the first minute. These are 1 minute candlesticks, meaning that candle will form in shape for 1 minute, and then it'll move on to the next candle. Would like to ideally see Tesla bounce here. And just absolutely beat down so far. Just got to let it play out here. There we go, getting somewhat of a bounce there. I am definitely short biased on this one. So what is that low? 603. So if this thing comes down to potentially 603, would be interested in picking up some puts. Puts meaning, because I think the price would want to go down. As of now, though, just working its way upwards. Clay, why don't you just buy? Well, you're right. I agree. Why didn't I just buy? The problem is I don't have hindsight, and these are truly live videos, so I don't know what's coming next. But I do agree with that assessment. Why didn't I buy? That's why I'm very rich in my my hindsight accounts. So again, just letting this kind of play out. 604-ish, 603. Still an interesting area. I'd prefer not to see it break down below 603 on this candle. So let's see if we can get it to stay up above it. What is that? 603.50 technically. Love to see it stay up above that area for at least this candle. Next candle, I'll take it to the downside. No, stay up above it. Stay up above it. There we go. Yep, 603.50-ish. Gonna get that alerted Tesla 603.50 flush point 1 minute. So right there, and if you're not familiar, I do offer a community, private trading community. So there it is, 603.50. In at 1892. So let's see this thing start to roll over here. Let's see. There we go. Would like to see it down below 602.25-ish. pushing. Took out 2 contracts. Well, now it's bouncing back up. I'd like to see it down below that. Get a bit more of a push down below. There we go. Took out another contract there. Have 1 more left. And there we go, $555 on that trade, and it's 9:34. Well, 9:35. So $555 in 5 minutes. I'm very happy with that. And again, in hindsight, Clay, if you would have held, you would have been even up more. You're right. But hey, that's hindsight. And again, just to give that context there, that was all alerted to members of the community. They had the same exact opportunity. Okay, clearly I was rushing, so I didn't quite spell flush point right. But there it is, right there, 603.50. You saw that play out. Tesla broke down below there, and I was able to capitalize on it using put option contracts for $555 in 5 minutes. And I am not a greedy savage. I am more than happy with that. And I'm going to wrap it up here. And Clay, why are you wrapping up? It's 5 minutes in. Well, my mentality towards the markets is this. I use what I call the be done in 30 approach, meaning on average, I want to be done after 30 minutes. I do trading as a side hustle because I want freedom of time. I don't do it for the Rolex watches or the private jets. Now, if you want a private jet, if you want a Rolex watch collection, that's awesome. I mean, go for it. I hope you get it. But for me, it's just a matter of I want the freedom of time. I have 4 kids, 1 on the way. So I just want to be able to do with my time what I see fit. And if I can be done, again, on average, 30 minutes every day, I am more than happy with that. Now, some days, obviously, I'll go more than 30 minutes. But here's an example where I was done in literally 5 minutes and I'm walking away with $555 in my pocket with commissions, probably about $550. So that's, that's the way I go about it. And, another slogan I like to throw out there and kind of use just to keep things in perspective, $500 a day keeps the day job away. And if I can accomplish that in 5 minutes, I'm not a greedy savage. I'm going to take it and be happy with it. So thank you for hanging out. If you do enjoy these videos, one more quick thing before I go. Because they are truly live, there's a lot going on. I have to think for myself. I have to talk to you. I have to think about what I'm going to alert in the chat room. I have to make alerts. I have to execute my own trades. So there, like I said, a lot going on, but they're doable. I just want to make sure that it continues to be worth my time to do these videos. So if you enjoy these videos, if you would like for me to continue to make these live trade videos, especially do you like the options videos, then hit that like button and then leave a comment below. Even if the comment is just a thumbs up emoji, but hitting the like button, leaving a basic comment, those 2 things communicate to me that these live trade videos really are worth my time. And as long as, like I said, from strictly a time management perspective, which is smart for everybody to do, as long as I know they're worth my time, I'll keep doing them. And like I said, you can do that by just communicating to me that with the like button and then leaving a comment down below. So thanks for hanging out and appreciate it. And hopefully you all had a great day too. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only 1 losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.